All right. Hello, ladies. Welcome to your Emerald in 48 Hours call. This is officially our first night. We're so excited to have you guys. It is September 20th. What day is it even in the month? September 20th. We're so excited you guys are here, whether you're on live or watching the recording. I hope you guys are really excited to get jacked up and get to have some fun with us this weekend. So I'm initially going to turn it over to Wes. She's going to give you a lot of great info. Pen and paper, if you don't have it, I definitely recommend grabbing it or having some ability to take notes, because we're going to give you guys some really great tangible items to use throughout this call. So I'm going to mute myself, and then Wesleyan, go for it.
Thanks, Brenna. Okay, hi girls. So the point of this call, our U+2, is we're going to talk about how to go Emerald, what that means, why you must do it as soon as possible, how it's going to benefit your life, and then the action steps to take in the next 48 hours to achieve it. So I'm going to share my screen so you guys can see. Personally, I'm a visual learner, so I really like to see it and feel like I can, if it will let me, here we go. Okay, I'm first going to kind of explain a little bit about what that means. So just know that going through all the different aspects of Emerald, I'm not going to dive into it 110% because this is a business that has its own business structure. There's different layers and some complexity that goes into understanding the full business. Emerald is the first step, so I'm going to keep it simple while still breaking down the aspects that affect you and that are most important to kind of focus on, and what that means money-wise, what that means for the actual business moving forward, how it's going to help you. So like I said, U+2, meaning U+2 coaches makes you Emerald. So this is a little bit of background on what that rank means. It's you plus having 2 coaches underneath you. So our business is structured as a binary system, meaning you have a right leg and you have a left leg. Like I said, I'm not going to go too far into training on exactly what that is. As you continue in the business, you learn more about the business structure and how to utilize it to make money and make a bigger impact on people. But essentially, you have 2 active coaches, one on your right leg, one on your left leg. An active coach means that each person has 50 personal volume points every month, which means they have 50 points that run through their business account. So for example, Shakeology is 90 points. So every product has points associated with it. Shakeology is 90. So just by ordering your Shakeology every month, you remain active as a coach and your coaches remain active. Beach Bars, the 3-pack is also 90 PV. Performance Stack, which is the Energize and the Recover Together, is 90 PV. Daily Sunshine. Those are just some of the super popular, easiest ones that you're probably going to be using for your transformation, and so are your coaches. So as long as they're utilizing the products to get their own transformation, they remain an active coach, and then you remain an active Emerald. Now, to go over the different legs in kind of a basic form, you have a weak leg and you have a strong leg. So when we're talking about getting 2 coaches, we want to have one on your weak leg, or like I like to say, my me leg, because the sales you make and the coaches you put under there are all falling under only a leg that you're contributing volume to, or you're able to control solely. So this is the one where if you have your husband or your boyfriend, this is an awesome place to get them their own account, because you can control this account. You can run product through, earn a little bit of commission. So for example, My husband, I have him on my weak leg, my me leg, signed up under there. And so every time he buys his Energize and his Shakeology through his account, not only does he get that original coach discount, but because he's one of my coaches, I actually earn that commission through his account. So it's even more of a discount for our family. So if this is something that you want to make a family affair and something that you're interested in saving even more while able to get more products, it's so smart to position your husband or your boyfriend under as one of your coaches under your weak leg. On the other side, you have your strong leg or your team leg. And why this is called your strong leg and why I refer to it as your team leg is because everyone on the team is contributing points to this side. So this is a great place to put like your best friend or one of your friends who wants to get fit with you, maybe your sibling who's interested in trying out the products and getting fit with you. It's a great place to help them get the discount while also having their points contribute to the same leg as the entire team. I'll kind of explain a little bit further why it's important to accumulate volume on both sides of your leg and how that's going to equal in dollar signs for you. But these are your two coaches. This is what you want. You want your husband or boyfriend, somebody that you could potentially take over their account and run products through there that you want to try, that you want to show your friends, that you want to be able to talk about and keep that account active to allow you to go Emerald, but also get the biggest discounts that you possibly could by running your secondary products through there. And then the person that you love the most outside of that, your best friend, your sibling, that you want to bring into this business and give them that discount and start them on their transformation, but also allow you to go have them active on that strong leg. There are so many bugs out here. I'm sorry, guys. I am like swatting away. Okay, so you guys feel good about that? Any questions so far? You feel good about the basics? Yeah, okay. Okay, why go Emerald? So here are the 4 things that will happen once you go Emerald. 1, you're going to get a shout out from your coach, not only in our team pages, but on your social media. So this is showing your market, the people that follow you, that love you, that are watching your transformation, that you're growing in this business, that you have credibility and are continuing to prioritize sharing this with people, and that they can reach out to you if they want to, if they have questions or if they want to get started. You also have the potential to get leads from Beachbody, which means people who are already raising their hand and saying, I'm interested in starting a fitness journey and I need help with that. I need guidance. I need support, which is sometimes the hardest part, is figuring out who wants this, who's ready and committed. And when going Emerald, you have that opportunity to get Beachbody Corporate will actually give you people who want some help and support and guidance. Number 3, you are by activating your business center, so saying reaching your first rank allows you to activate that business center that says, I'm interested in making this a business. You accumulate that volume from your sales. And if you're not able to utilize that volume in money, in bonus that month, which I'll explain later, you actually are allowed to roll over that volume into the next month. So what I love about this is that no work, no sales, no connections that you've built go wasted. You're really able to, it's like equivalent to rollover minutes on your phone back in the day when that used to be a thing. It would be so frustrating. You pay for your minutes, and then if you don't use them, you lose them. That's total BS. So in this business, by going Emerald, if you're not an Emerald coach and you're not able to utilize that volume, it would go away. But as an Emerald coach, you're able to roll that over into the next month and keep building up a volume, which allows you to bonus and make more money. And then 4th, and kind of what I'm going to touch on just very, very briefly, because this can kind of be the most robust topic in our business, is team cycle bonusing. And that's really how you can make a super significant either side income or even turn this into a full-time income, is through your team cycle bonusing, which, just as an overview, is essentially as you get people on your team, get people started, and those people get people started, you bonus every single week and make extra money on top of your commission. So here's the little short in-service. I will keep it as clear as I possibly can without confusing you guys or overwhelming you guys, because the whole thing is that Team Cycle bonus is the cherry on top. It's, you don't need to be like fully understand the big picture before you make money with it, before it's working in your back office, it's happening without you. As long as you're Emerald, you're going to be making money. You're going to have that opportunity. But here's a little overview so you guys can kind of understand what's happening while you're growing your team, while you're doing your own transformation. So you have your 2 active coaches. You've now activated your business center, which means on each leg, you now have a bank that's going to accumulate volume. So anytime you purchase anything, anytime you sell anything, volume, the volume that's associated with that product, is deposited into the bank. So every time your me leg over here and every time your team leg are able to subtract 200 on your team leg and 100 on your me leg, you're able to cycle bonus, which means that you would make the commission off of that sale, but you'd also cycle bonus $14 extra. So I'm going to break down a little bit, like a few examples of exactly what that would look like, but understanding that your me leg or your weak leg needs to subtract 100 and your team leg 200 points, which makes sense if you guys think about the rationale. In theory, your team leg is everyone on the team's contributing, so you're going to have more volume on that side, which is why you're required to be able to deduct more volume off that side. So, for example, if on your weak leg you have your husband and he gets the beach bars and power greens, that's going to deposit 114 volume points into your weak leg bank. Over on this side, you have your bestie girlfriend, and she gets Shakeology and Energize, which is 128 personal volume points, plus your team already helped you out and put 200 points into that bank, so you have a total of 328 points on that side. So in subtracting your 200 points and your 100 points, you can cycle bonus 1 time that week. So you make your commission of $85 on those orders, plus you can team cycle bonus 1 time, so that week you make $99. So like I said, don't be overwhelmed with, oh my gosh, this volume and the points and whatever. But in a nutshell, every time each side is making their purchases even once a month for their products, that volume is depositing into your banks. You cycle bonus 1, 2, 3, and it continues to grow, and you're able to make commission and bonus off of those sales weekly. So just to give you kind of an even bigger scale as how this can grow for you on a monthly basis, if you have 3 people on your weak leg and 2 people on your strong leg, say you have a $31 commission, $30 commission, $31 commission over here, their points are also depositing into the bank. Same thing's happening over here. You could cycle 3 times by just having 5 people that you're helping. You can, with your team cycle bonusing on top of your commission, you can make $218. Now, here's the really cool thing of what I was talking about your rollover volume, which is if you're Emerald, you're able to keep this volume. So as you can see, it's not a perfect deposit or withdrawal of points, right? There's extra that's going to be in there. If you're not Emerald, if you make that sell and there's a remaining 18 points, the next month that goes away and you lose that 18 points. And while that's just a small amount, over time, you can accumulate a lot of volume by just continuing to roll over your remainder. So being Emerald is so valuable because you never have to forgo the work that you do just because of, a technicality of saying I'm not working the business. So In a nutshell, U+2, Emerald, you get credibility, you have an opportunity to get hot leads, which are really, really, really excited people about health and fitness already, which is what we're looking for, people who are already invested in themselves. You get to keep your volume, which, like I've said, is so important because sometimes you work really hard some months and some people are super excited about joining you and some aren't. But no matter what, by being Emerald, you keep that work that you do. And then you get to bonus off your sales and your team sales. So as you grow, as you're having fun with it, as your transformation is happening, and people are asking you questions, you get to continue to make more money as you're having more success. And as your team is, personally, when my team is kicking ass, it's so much more motivating for me to be holding my own, supporting my team and knowing that we're all benefiting off of the fun and the hard work that we're doing. So it's really great to see your teammates and yourself get deposited weekly for all that work. You build each other up and you all have success from all the work that you're doing together. So I know that can be kind of a lot of information and easy to get overwhelmed, but in a nutshell, it's really about the more fun you have it and the more people that you share this with, the more you're able to make money and make this a huge part of your life. So until you're Emerald, that can't happen to the degree that is the most beneficial for you. And that's why we want you guys to have a short-term goal, do it as quickly as you possibly can in order to start reaping the benefits that Beachbody is giving you and incentivizing you to do in order to maximize on those conversations and that opportunity to share. So if you guys have questions, you can drop them in the chat for me. If not, Brenna is going to kind of talk about, okay, you want to go Emerald, you kind of understand the basics on how that equates to money for you guys right away on a weekly basis. Now what? How do you go about talking to people about this opportunity? And then when they're interested, how do you go about executing, getting them signed up? And that's what Brenna's going to kind of share with you. And then any questions you guys have after that, then we'll talk about that. So go ahead, Brenna.
All right. Thank you, Wesleyan, for taking the hard job. That's definitely what that was. We always joke. I tell all my new coaches when I first started this business, all the stuff she was talking about, no idea. I was like, you just tell me to go Emerald, I'll just do that. And I'm sure the stuff in the background will just happen. And it did, and now I understand why. But at the time, that is the great part about all the stuff she's talking about, is that if you're showing up and you're moving your business forward, all of that's going to be happening and all that passive income will be showing up in your bank account, even if you're not exactly sure where it came from. So you definitely want to take advantage of putting yourself in the right position to really be successful in this business. And as you're helping people, you're showing up, you're putting in work. This is a business. Why wouldn't you want to financially benefit from that? And passive income, guys, is the best, because that is the income that, regardless of how the month is going, or regardless of, if you're super busy one week or something like that, you're still making money. That money is still going into your account. So it is the best, and it is something that you're going to want to take advantage of right away. So what I want to talk to you guys about, like Wesleyan said, let me get it all set up for you. I'm going to share my screen real quick and move it over. Okay. Oh. Pause, 1 second, please. 1 second, please. Okay, so what she kind of talks about was what we call like the business, the need to know, all of the technical stuff. What I want to talk to you guys about today is not only, okay, so all of that technical stuff aside, how are we going to help you become Emerald in 48 hours? Because that's what this group is all about, and show you the basic action steps on how to take action and to be successful within the next 2 days. So first of all, I want to say going Emerald can be done. It is very simple. And the only reason why people tend to not go Emerald is because they make it more complicated than it needs to be. So we really want to simplify all of that. So you understand the benefit of it. But now I want to talk to you about what you actually have to do. So we're in the action steps. We're now moving forward. So the first thing I want to talk to you guys about is the people that you're going to reach out to when you're talking about going Emerald are the people who you already know, they love you, they trust you. One of the hardest parts on social media and building a coaching business is getting people to know you and trust you. So if obviously you have a friend of 10 years and you wanted to, you tried a new nail salon, you would have no hesitation in telling that person, oh my God, this nail salon is amazing. You have to go try it right now. And they wouldn't question you for 1 second because they already know you, they already love you, and they already trust you. This is the nail salon. They need to make an appointment today. So these are the same types of people, the people who you would talk to on a regular basis, the people you turn to when you're excited about something or who you really know this would benefit. So the other part I want to address before we go into all those details is to remember that one of the biggest things I think people sometimes struggle with in starting their own business is they're so worried about what are people going to think, or am I going to sound salesy or whatever, okay? And I want you to think about, when you're talking to people about this, how these programs, these boot camps, your coach, how these programs have changed your life. When I started my coaching journey, before my coaching journey, when I found these programs and my coach got me started, in no way, shape, or form am I looking at her like, you were so salesy. I'm like thanking my heavenly stars that she reached out to me and that we were chatting and that she got me signed up and changed my life. This is truly a gift, and this is something that you can give to people and change their lives. And why wouldn't you start with the people who are closest to you, who you love the most, who you know deserve to have this gift in their life? So let me just flat out say that. I look at everyone that way, but especially the people who are closest to me. And the people who are closest to me sometimes are the ones who we know how much they need it, but maybe they didn't even know that that was an option for them. So what you're going to do as a coach, even more so than being on social media or any of that stuff, you're going to look at your people. These are the people, like I said, who know you, love you, and trust you. Like Weston said, you're going to be signing up 2 coaches. And so this doesn't have to always be a business builder coach or someone who wants to grow a business, maybe even initially. This can be somebody who wants a discount. This is somebody who is just a friend who wants to do it with you. So we're going to talk about all of that and how to have those conversations. So those people who might be one of your 2 coaches would be your spouse, whether they're doing the programs with you or not, or you just tell them, hey, you're a coach, FYI. Your parent, they raised you, they maybe birthed you, they love you, and they're probably going to be quick to support you. Your brother, sister, sibling, or best friends, people in your close niche community. So these are people we're going to talk about when we're saying you have maybe a control coach account and then somebody who's doing it with you. What this is like when Weston was saying her husband's account and then her best friend or sibling. These all fall in that same category. So let me go to the next slide. So like I said, these are all people who know you and love you, but they also are someone who maybe, whether they're investing in you or investing in this gift, there's 3 different types of people. So when I say you're talking to people who you love, maybe they are somebody who needs health and fitness in their life. So when I first started this journey, my mom was someone who had a huge history in health and fitness. And so for me, I was like, but she could only go to the gym a couple of days a week, and was somebody who would constantly tell us, like, she eats pretty healthy, but wanted something that could fit a little bit easier, that she could make that all simple. So when I started this business, she was one of the first people I reached out to say, like, hey, Mom, I'm doing these awesome programs. I think you would love them. So what I want to do is give you guys really tangible examples of ways you could invite somebody to this opportunity and hook them up with an amazing gift and awesome program. So this is kind of an example. Let's say you're having this over text. For me, I personally would like to have these conversations with the people I care about most over the phone or in person, because that's just how I am. But also, if people know you, when they read a text, they're going to know it's you. So don't write exactly what I wrote. Talk in your own voice. These are people you talk to all the time. So you should feel really comfortable having just a basic conversation with them. So something like, hey, girly, so you know how we were chatting about wanting to get in shape before the holidays? This would even maybe be something I would say to my sister. You know how we're going to look really hot in our dresses for New Year's Eve? Well, I'm obsessed with my new program where it literally gives me everything I need. I do weightlifting workouts, meal plans where I can still hit happy hour with you, and I get a yummy shake. Plus, I get to be a part of these fun themed boot camps every month, and maybe even insert and next month's all about Halloween and how to avoid the candy or something like that. And so I think you should do it with me so we can keep each other in check. Another way of saying that is, I need you to be my accountability partner. We can do it together. We can work out together. We can make this fun. Get them excited about joining you in a boot camp. You don't have to sign them up as you're their coach and you're giving them all this knowledge. If you're a brand new coach, I don't want you to feel like you can't do this business or you can't go Emerald because you've only been in one boot camp or maybe 2 boot camps, or you're still learning this stuff yourself. When you signed up as a coach, no one told you you had to have a nutrition degree. No one told you you have to run boot camps or be an expert. That's because you don't. These programs are able to be taught to anybody, and half the time, I'm not inviting people for me to necessarily coach them. I'm inviting them, let's do it together, especially your best friend. That's going to be way more fun. On the tough days, you can text her and be like, girl, I literally want to eat this chocolate cake. Tell me no, or whatever. Invite them to join you on this journey. Then what you're going to do is, of course, you're going to say, okay, cool. So I'm doing this program. I think you would love this one. We should get you hooked up. Then, of course, why wouldn't you like the nail salon? Hey, girl, I found this amazing nail salon. You have to go here. Same thing. Hey, girl, I know that you're going to save money by signing up as a discount coach, and we're going to do this together every single month anyways. And this program's at least 2 months long, so you're not going to pay full price for your shakes. So I'm going to get you signed up for that too. It doesn't need to be a big thing. It doesn't need to be somebody, and this may not be somebody who would want to do a coaching business or who wouldn't be ready initially. And that's okay. That doesn't mean they can't enjoy this gift. They can't do the programs with you, and reach out to your upline coach and ask them, when's our next boot camp? Can I invite people to this? Even if you're not running them yourselves, I guarantee you your upline has a boot camp that you can invite to, and they can join you and get all the resources and the help. And even reach out to your coach and say, I don't even know where to start her, or, she has questions. Can I refer her to you? And I guarantee you they will say yes. It is not an issue. So make that a point to invite people just to have fun with you. Make it fun. It doesn't need to be a super serious, intense conversation. So the second type of person is someone who actually would be an amazing coach. So again, so like for me, this obviously was somebody like my sister, or I have really close friends who I know would be a phenomenal coach. Even if they're not, if they have a great full-time job, but maybe they would want a side hustle. Or maybe, like in my example, I know that they want to go to Disneyland over the winter break and they want some extra cash. And there's somebody who already loves health and fitness, or they would love these boot camps. They would love to be a part of this community, and they can make that extra side hustle. So here's an example. Okay, Jackie, I don't even have a friend named Jackie. I'm just using Jackie as an example. Okay, Jackie, so I'm really excited. I just signed up as a coach helping women with all those awesome workout programs I do. I'm so obsessed already. I know you're such a busy mom like me, and honestly, I would love to do this together. I know you love superfood shakes, and the fact that you and I can save money for that Disneyland trip this winter and help women get fit. I think it's a win. So what do you think? Do you want to be my partner in crime? This is also what we call in the business a success partner. So this might be somebody who you're both brand new together, you're figuring it out together, you're jumping on team calls together, and you're like, let's do this. We're just going to jump in and we're going to figure it out, and we're going to love that we're both starting at the same time. This is going to be fun. Again, having that fun person to do it with who you already love working with. That's one of the benefits of being a part of this business is we get to choose who we work with every single day. So why not work with your best friends, your sister, your family member, somebody who you know that you would love to talk to on a regular basis and who would be a great business partner to move you forward in your business. And now for the third person is that person who's truly just a control count. So this could be, like for me, this is my husband. So he doesn't do the programs that I do. He doesn't drink my shakes. This truly is something that is completely for me. But you best believe that when he goes diamond, his name is going to be on the diamond board because it is technically his account. I just 100% run it. So this is somebody, when you're talking to them, obviously they're your person. So you talk to them however you want. For me, it was like a come to Jesus moment. Like I was like, babe, I'm doing this. I'm looking hot. I love these workout programs. And now I'm going to help other people do it. Fair warning, I'll be using your email and, your information to sign you up as a coach. But I'm putting all of my bank account information. I'm putting all the contact information for me, which you 100% can do. And 99% of the top coaches recommend that you do that for one of the accounts. There is a lot of reason in the long run to do that, which I won't necessarily explain because right now it's not really relevant. But let's just say having the option to have control over 2 accounts for volume, for growing your team, and honestly for trying new products, for being able to help move your business forward. There's so many reasons to do it. So I definitely recommend it. But whoever this might be, if you're, if you're not married or you don't have a significant other or someone like that you want to sign up, this also might be your parent. This might also be your, sibling, something like that. It doesn't have to be your husband, but for me, that's who it was. And he will continue to, his name will go on the Success Club board and all of those good things because it is technically under his name, but I manage it. I hope that makes sense. So that's the third person. Oops, I'm going the wrong way. Why does technology hate me? Okay, so now we've talked about the types of people, the people that you're going to reach out to. And I hope as I'm talking, there's maybe some people who are popping up in your mind of like, oh my God, my best friend from work, like Megan's teacher, that girl you always turn to and you're both like, oh my God, I had a rough day. Whoever that person is, write their name down right now as you're kind of going through this training. These are going to be the people who you love and who you're going to reach out to about joining you and having some fun. So as we're going through this process, we're talking about you're taking action. You're going to be inviting people to, whether it be join you in a program or to, get started at building a business as a coach. How do you even do that? So when we used to do these calls, we would basically make you reach out to your coach one-on-one. But the easiest way to teach you how to do it is just to show you and to give you those resources. So Megan, if you're listening on the call, I definitely would want you to kind of like, go back and watch these slides and Westland slides as well. It definitely helps explain everything. But these slides, you're going to see pictures of the actual apps you're going to be using that I want you to download and of how to actually get someone a program. So the turquoise green, the Coach Codes app, this is an older app and it's something that's very simplified. It's truly just links. It's very basic. But when somebody, let's say you're going to sign up your husband's account, and since you already have the all access yourself, you don't necessarily want to buy another challenge pack under his account. You just want to sign up as a coach. So this is a great app because it has truly just a coach sign up link. You can go into the app, you put your coach ID number in there, which when you signed up as a coach, you got an email. It tells you where your ID is. There's also listed in your back office. If you don't know how to access your back office, reach out to your coach. That's another training, but it's on there. It's very simple. Once you have it, it's kind of a good number to memorize. But you put that in this app and literally at the very top, it says sign up links. You click that and it says become a coach. You copy the link and send it to the person. The great part about these apps, guys, is it automatically connects them to your coach account. So in case you didn't know this, Beachbody, every single person who purchases anything, including a 14-day free trial, gets assigned a coach. So every single person is going to have a link or a number attached to the team that they're on, which is really cool because that means any person you help, they're going to go under you as you are the one helping them. And it also gives you the ability to sign up people quickly. In this sense, someone just wants to sign up as a coach. You have that ability. Just go send them the link and you're done. This other app, is called BB Links. This is like a must-have link. This is the end-all be-all. Beachbody created this app for coaches specifically. So when you're going into this app, which I was trying to figure out how to go in actually on my phone in the app and show you guys. But basically, I would definitely recommend you log in and you start looking through it. There's a section that says resources on the very bottom right-hand corner. And in that, it's going to have all of your different links. It's going to have your share a cart, and that's what I'm going to show you how to do right now. But regardless, this is a great app to have. It's going to simplify the sign-up process, which I'm going to show you how to do right now, and it's going to make everything so much easier, especially since we're all super busy and on the go. Most of us aren't at a computer able to send off stuff that way. Use the app. It's so much easier, and it really does simplify everything. Okay, so I wanted to briefly touch on the fees associated with coaching, because I think a lot of times this is what people wonder about, or they're not really sure on all the details. So first of all, to sign up as a coach, it is a $40 fee, period. In order to be a coach and to continue to be a coach and be an active coach, there is a monthly coaching fee. This is $15.95 a month. It's the same for every single person, regardless of rank. And basically what this is, guys, it's what gives you your 25% discount on all the products and programs. It gives you websites. So all of your links that are connected to to a product or a program, those are all through a website. It keeps all of those up to date. It keeps all of your websites functioning. It keeps all of your links working, all of that stuff. Fulfillment. So we are not, thank you to whoever I'm thinking, I don't buy products for other people. The only thing that I purchase that comes to my home is my products or programs. I don't have to worry if someone orders a, Shakeology, I'm not in charge of buying that Shakeology and then shipping it to someone. Beachbody takes care of all of that for me, and that's included customer service. So if that's like someone gets the wrong order or it went to the wrong house or it needs to be reshipped, all of that stuff, I don't deal with any of that. This $15.95 is the best $15 ever spent. It's all the headaches of being an entrepreneur that nobody wants to deal with. It's already taken care of for you, so you don't even have to worry about it. But a little hot tip is that this $40 sign-up fee, although that's what it costs to be a coach, if someone you love is getting started with a challenge pack, so that is a full-blown program. And they're all in your apps. In the BB Links app, there's a whole section called challenge packs. So anything under that tab, they can get signed up to be a coach with the $40 waived, which basically means they're getting to sign up for the 25% discount and get all of these websites, fulfillment, customer service, get started for free. So the only thing that they would have to pay for is their challenge pack, which is so phenomenal. It's such a great way to get people signed up as a coach initially, whether they're building a business or not. Who doesn't want to save money? So why wouldn't you have the conversation and say, oh my God, you're already doing this program. It's going to be 80 days long. You're going to need 2 bags of Shakeology minimum. I have to get you signed up so you can save 25% on your bag next month. Common sense. Everybody loves it. It's a great way to get coaches on your team, but also to help people get a discount. So when you're having these invites and these conversations, remember when you're talking to people who, want to get started or something like that, this is an easy sell. You don't have to be like, hey, do you want to be a coach on my team? And, it makes people feel like there's this huge responsibility. Do you want to be a preferred customer? Do you want to be a discount coach? There's no minimum for coaching. There's no expectation. It's everybody's business is their own. So now, was there any, I can't see the chat. So if there's any questions about any of that, I'll look at it afterward. Okay. So we are, I want to show you guys my, hold on. I'm going to close out of this. No, that's not what I want. Stop share. Okay. So I'm going to go on here real quick, guys, and I'm going to show you my, I'm sorry. It's,
I just wanted to clarify really quick. When Brenna was talking about a challenge pack, that is a fitness and shake combination pack. So it's not somebody's just signing up for the fitness or just buying the Shakeology. It's when they buy that combination together, that's when they can completely waive that coaching fee. Or if they've ever purchased that combination before, they would pay that $50 up front and then get refunded that. So it's still waived for them. So anyway, just a small clarification if you didn't understand what challenge pack meant.
No, thank you, Listen, that's perfect.
Anyway, that was just, I had put that in the chat. And
I'm sorry, I'm trying to find the share a cart section. One second, guys. I'm trying to pull it up real quick. So I actually bothered my brother to let me send him an email. So that way I can show you guys step by step how to do share a cart. Here we go. Okay. So I'm going to reshare my screen again. So I am on teambeachbody.com and I am signed in under my account. So under the coach tab, as you can see up here, this is where maybe you go in and you want to change your Shakeology flavors right up here. You go to your account. On the right-hand side, there's a coach tab. Under the coach tab, there's coach FAQs, which is basically our question center. There's share a cart, my challenge tracker, which is where we log into our boot camps, and then our coach office, that's where you'd find like your coach ID, all of that stuff. So share a cart, you can also access this same page and it's going to look identical in the BB links. Let me show you guys the exact section. I don't know if you guys can see that, but it's under resources. So you're going to scroll down and it says enrollment tools. and there's share a cart there as well. So when you log in either to your BB links, if you're doing it from your phone, or you can do it from your computer, it's not a problem. This is a great resource that Beachbody created for us to simplify the entire process of getting somebody signed up for any type of program, any type of pretty much anything. So I want to kind of walk you guys through it. I'm in share a cart right now. You can see right up here is my name, my coach ID, my email. If you're, doing under your husband's account, you would obviously want to sign in under him. The great part about Share a Cart, guys, is that Beachbody has proven that there's an 80% chance someone is 80% more likely to buy a program or to completely take the investment jump if they get a Share a Cart versus you sending them a link and them having to navigate the website. So when you're talking to anyone, this is a great resource to have, but also when you're talking to your family or friends, make it easy for them. You're having this maybe one-on-one conversation. You don't want to have to walk them through the entire website. So this is a great way to do this. So Share a Cart, you're going to go under a new enrollment or order. Anytime you sign somebody up new, that's what you're going to click on. And all you need from them is their email address, first name, last name. So my brother, is that right? It's gmail.com. And first name, Jake. Last name, Kimberlyn. Okay, so as you fill these things out, if somebody is already signed up as a Beachbody On Demand customer, it's gonna pop up right here saying they already have BOD, and it will not let you access certain challenge packs, like Wesleyan said. Those basically what we consider a complete program. You're giving somebody everything they need to be successful is technically the definition of a challenge pack. So when we're going here, we're going to sign up a coach. That is part of going this Emerald. Maybe they're doing a program, maybe they're not. This little click of a button right here is going to give somebody the coach enrollment included in their program. So like I mentioned, when someone gets started with a challenge pack, they get that $40 sign-up fee completely waived. What this does is it removes that $40 from being anything. They don't even see it. So they're going to be signed up as a coach, get their program, and they're not even going to have to worry about this $40. So I always tell them, if you do it at the same time, you don't have to do a refund form, you don't have to do any of that stuff, and you already get everything you're going to need. Regardless, email, first name, last name, what country they're in. We're in the US, Canada, and UK, so they can be from anywhere. And then click customer or coach. And then you continue. So what this is going to do is this is going to take you back into the area where all of our products and programs are. So like we talked about with the challenge packs, they have their own separate section. This is any complete program. Every single complete challenge pack that Beachbody has is under this tab. Most people, I would say, have gotten set up, especially recently, with an 80-day obsession challenge pack, a Lift 4 challenge pack, or the all access Beachbody On Demand challenge pack. All those three are right here. And you can click any of them and specify what exactly they want. So for Jake, he's going to get the all access. So we're going to click on Beachbody On Demand. What it does here is it gives you every single combination of a program down below. Any of these programs that they decide to purchase will get them signed up with that $40 coach fee waived. So for him, maybe he wants the regular traditional one. We're going to click on that. It's $160. And we have to talk to him about what shake flavor he wants. So he's somebody who is going to be a chocolate kind of guy. So we're going to go single flavor, and he's chocolate vegan. He doesn't really like whey that much, and we're going to do it in a resealable bag. So all I'm doing is I'm, again, taking another obstacle out of the way. The last thing you want is, let's say you're doing this for your mom, who maybe isn't a huge tech person. You don't want her to have to go in and try to modify what shake flavor she wants. You understand the difference of, chocolate vegan versus regular, that there's whey protein versus pea protein. So as a coach, you're able to better do that for them and then just simplify it. So we're going to add to the cart. And now it's going to show me right here who I'm sending it to, their challenge pack, what quantity. So if they wanted multiple challenge packs or other products, every single thing that goes in their cart is going to show up here, and you're going to get all the details. This digital business starter kit, every time you sign up for a coach, you get this kit. So that basically means you can guarantee that they are getting the coach sign up. You can see that right then and there. And all you're going to do is send them the email. When they go in, they get started with their program. They're super hyped. They're getting signed up for their coach account, and you're going to officially have your first coach. If you are not doing this, you're doing just the coach account for maybe your husband, go under the Coach Codes app that I showed you guys, click the turquoise button, go in, sign him up as a coach. Very simple. I can't see. Are there any questions in the chat about that? No? Does that make sense, everybody?
I just want to add, so helpful. You're essentially shopping for your customer. And just as a consumer, as somebody who loves to online shop, when the person's saying, hey, I'm going to help you out with this, and they put it on a silver platter for you and say, here, the All Access is going to give you access to, for 1 whole year, a membership to all the fitness programs and all the meal plans, and your first 30-day supply of the shake. What flavor do you like? They tell you, and then you just send that email. All they have to do is check out, is to buy. That is why that 80% more likely to finalize their purchase is there, because you've done all the shopping for them. And we all know when you're online shopping, you're like, it's so easy to browse, get overwhelmed. What do I get? I don't know what I'm doing. So this share cart is such a valuable resource, whether you're doing it on your computer or through the app, to help guide your customer, your future coach, in getting exactly what they need with no confusion, with no error. And we as your coaches are here to help you walk through the first few times of doing that to make sure that you complete it. And after you do it once or twice, you're a total pro and you get familiar with all the things that are the most popular products and the most popular challenge packs. So you are truly a pro at doing it quickly and efficiently, and can make it easy for your customers to feel like, okay, that wasn't hard, and now I'm already feeling a little overwhelmed about starting, but that was easy. And it's that first step of feeling like, this isn't going to be hard. This isn't going to be too much. This isn't going to be another try and fail, which in health and fitness can feel that way. So anyway, Brenna, go ahead. Go.
And so then the last part is that once you've done that, you can click on down below. It'll say like view status. You can see that it was sent to them. You can see when they've read it. You can see when they've purchased. All of that is back here in Share a Cart. So you're very much able to see if there's any issue, if they've looked at it, and you can follow up with them if needed. But also you can resend the email. You can copy the link. So if for some reason it's not working with their email, you can click this link, put it in Messenger, put it in text, and they can click it and go from there as well. They've really thought of everything to make this super, super simple, and to make sure that you guys are going to be successful in getting your 2 coaches signed up. So that is, let me go back to my, possibly. My last slide. So guys, the reason we're giving you all of this is, one, because most girls who are on this call are newer coaches. And why wouldn't you have your first conversations talking about the coach opportunity, talking about your passion with these programs, talking about what you've been doing, ripping off that Band-Aid of inviting somebody to join you either in a boot camp or on this journey building a business with the people who already love you. It removes so much of that sometimes stress that can be involved with talking to somebody maybe you don't know. You already know these people. They've already been watching you show up. They've been watching you be successful. I'm hoping you've been talking to these same people about your journey. So they, of course, are going to be the people who are going to support you first and foremost. So that being said, we're now telling you and talking to you about how to take this from, I want to go Emerald in 48 hours. I'm a little bit scared. I don't even know what that means. To now, we've told you what being Emerald means. Why going Emerald is so important for your business, for your credibility, but also for yourself, as just saying, I'm here, I'm doing this, I can be successful in this business. And we've showed you how you actually can help somebody do it themselves. That being said, if you struggle with this, or in the beginning you're like, I know we watched it, I took notes, and I'm still a little confused, don't hesitate to reach out, please. But now it's time to take that action. So we've talked a lot about giving you all the tools, all the information, and it's a lot. But the great news is now we're going to hone in and we're going to make it as simple as you can possibly imagine. All of this is going into going Emerald by Sunday. Signing up 2 coaches by Sunday, that is it. So reaching out to those people who are going to be your 2. Who are you going to be your 2? So before you go to bed tonight, Your assignment is to officially decide who your 2 people are going to be, who are going to be your first 2 coaches who are going to help you go Emerald, and you're going to message those 2 names to your coach. Then I'm going to challenge you, if you still have a lot of energy and if it's not a crazy night for you, to reach out to those 2 people tonight. If you can't, or if you'd rather talk to them in person or on the phone, tomorrow morning, you have 2 days. And the reason we do that, guys, is because going Emerald is very simple. It's just about doing it. It's deciding I will be Emerald by Sunday. I have my people. I'm going to reach out to them. I'm going to be myself. I'm going to invite them to join me. And we are going to get started. That is it. That is the extent of it. I don't want you to go any further down that rabbit hole other than by Sunday, I will have my 2 coaches. I know who those 2 people are because we've been talking about who these people could be for you. And you're going to message your coach tonight before you go to sleep. Who are your people? Who are going to be your first 2 coaches? And then when you're done with that, I want you to comment in the Facebook group under our post from today. And I want you to tell us that you're done, how you felt. Actually, I want to see a GIF. Is that what it's called, a GIF? Of how you're feeling after you've invited your 2 people. Are you hyped? Are they just as excited as you are? Are you ready to be like, you know what? Let's do this again. This was amazing. I can't wait to help other people do this. Whatever it is. I want to hear how you're feeling. I want to hear how it went. So just to reiterate your 2 assignments. First thing to do tonight, message your coach, your 2 people. Then when you have reached out to those 2 people, whether it be tonight or first thing tomorrow morning, I want you to go on the Facebook page and I want you to show us how you're feeling. I want you to show us how you're going to be pumped about moving your business to Emerald by Sunday. And then I always say, make it rain emeralds, because when all of you ladies have taken the steps to move your business forward to be emeralds, then it truly rains emeralds in our pages on your social media. It is like we are so hyped for our girls because it is truly about taking that first step and you're moving your business forward, and it really is simple. You just have to do it. You just have to be okay with the fact that you're going to take this step and you're going to be successful, and we are here to help you at any step of the way if needed. So
yeah, that's what I was going to say, is that just in the Facebook group over the next 2 days, we're going to kind of check in with you guys periodically. Feel free, and please, 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 if you're having conversations or you're starting or somebody's really excited to get started up and you're about to share your first cart and you have any questions, please post in there. We're going to be checking in with you guys over the next 48 hours and seeing how you're doing and what your conversations are looking like and how it's going. So we are here to make sure you can't fail. Whatever you need, we're here for you. That Facebook group, like I said, it's going to check in and ask you how you're doing. So check in with that. Let us know, hey, these are the conversations I'm having. Here's how it's going. And any questions that you have so that we can get back to you as quick as possible so you can get back to your future coaches, and make sure to let them know how freaking fun our community is, how fun our boot camps are, and how if they're interested in making that transformation, getting the discount, then they need to just start already. And there's no perfect time. And if there was a perfect time, it would be right now, because the holidays is coming up. So it's the perfect time right now, even though that's not a thing, perfect timing. But if you need us, we're here. We know you guys are dashing it out for the next 48 hours. So we're here for you guys. So post it in the Facebook group so everyone can kind of see those same questions and we can answer anything at the same time. You know, some people are having the same types of questions, and we want to get back to you quickly so you guys can meet your goal for the 48 hours.
Totally. And I will like I said, I'm recording this call, so I will also post that tonight in the group page. So if for some reason you want to go back, you want to rewatch, or you want to go take notes, you'll have this as a great resource for yourself and to kind of keep moving forward if needed. Okay, so I'm going to stop recording.